Hi, I'm Johanna Russell, and I am starting the crazy process of switching to Tab. But I'm not one of those teachers. I'm not one of those, hippie, everything works out for me, I just go with the flow and then magic happens teachers. I am like a core teacher. I have structures, I have routines, I have schedules, I have lesson plans. Tab terrifies me. I've done the legwork, I've done the research, I've read the books, I've created a plan, but I am missing a true look at the rough part, the part where we transition into a Tab room. Instead, I have all these people who have been doing it for 5 years or 7 years. Sorry, you just moved. They've been doing it forever, and it's perfect and it's beautiful, and I believe it's perfect and beautiful, but how did they get there? What's the truth of how that happened? So I decided I'll share my truth. So right now, I don't know the end result. I don't know if I'm going to have beautiful. I am not the type of teacher who just has this karma, this art teacher karma that just goes whoa, and then perfect happens without a plan and a structure and a routine and an expectation. And I'm not saying that Tab doesn't have those things, but we are taking all of the control and then just transferring it to the student. And oh, a little pop-up happened. Sorry. This is a part of my system as I'm going to be unfiltered. So my plan is every day for the next 9 weeks, I'm going to do a 3-minute confession of an art teacher who is doing Tab. If it goes great, if it's going poorly, whatever I am going through. And then anything that's a longer process, like creating my room setup, I figure why not record that? So I started in rows. I've already moved into sections. You'll notice my order came in, so I have supplies everywhere. So unlike normal, I take all my supplies and they're perfectly organized. I have a spreadsheet. Everything I need for the entire school year is ordered in April, shows up July 1, so then I get the biggest discount. I mean, I am that teacher. I am going to a system. Sorry, I keep looking at myself. It's distracting. I am going to a system where I am letting all of that go. So I hope you enjoy my process. I hope that if you are like me, it helps alleviate stress, because I want to think that in 5 years I am beautiful and awesome, and I know this is the right thing to do. I know this is how I should teach students. I know that they will learn more, which is the whole reason I'm doing it in the first place. But I know that I'm freaking out. So, here's my room setup. I'm hoping it goes fast. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I keep staring at myself. I don't even know. Oh, that was my 3 minutes. Bye. Okay, so here I go. I am unloading 4 pallets. I refer to it as some crazy number later on in the video, but it is 4 pallets worth of stuff. I also, unfortunately, am trying to figure out how to sort it. So you see me sorting it into, well, me and some helpers. Small tip, you can't do it alone, so get some helpers. So the art teachers in the district came to help me, but we're sorting it by class so that when drawing 1 comes around, all of those supplies are still packaged up and haven't been used by one of the other classes. So every class is getting supplies are getting divvied out and re-put together, and we're constantly trying to figure out who gets this many glues or this many pencils. We're also slowly starting to move tables as we go, and we're just talking through it. I mean, a lot of these looks with me are from 20 minutes of us staring at the screen, looking at our whole curriculum plan, and then trying to put it physically in motion. If this is what we said the curriculum needs, then where do all of our supplies go? You'll notice I undo a lot of things. And then I'm really fortunate. I mean, look at all the amazing stuff. I mean, some of it I've purchased, but I have a pretty good system. So now I am constantly moving tables, looking at tables, moving again, really trying to make sure that a student never takes more than 5 steps. Oh, there's my lunch. Well, dinner at that point. But students never taking more than 5 steps in my room to be able to access supplies, storage, trash, cleanup. I'm also starting to look like I had a 12-hour day. So you'll also notice we have our supplies organized. So essentially we have practice versions of all the expensive supplies, and then we have the real life version. So that those dividers that we got were for that. Once my classroom starts to look pretty good, which at this point, I needed to create a naughty space, so that's what's happening there, so that I have a place to put a student who can engage in the learning with us. Now I'm loading it all up to take it to the back room, and I'm moving my teacher area to the back of the room, so I'm taking up very little space. And all that chipboard. I wish I'd gotten that fast moving it. So now you can see we have everything piled into boxes. The boxes are all labeled, so we know it's like Art 1, Quarter 2. We haven't conquered, even as writing this, we haven't conquered the paper yet. That's still a to-do item. But essentially every little supply we had in the back room, we've divided it out amongst the 6 classes based on what those classes should need, so that no class is getting to being their turn, whether it be the end of the school year, and they are left with nothing.
So it is now 8:25 at night, and so that is actually, I took about 25 minutes for lunch, so that is a 12-hour day. On the other hand, although I'm tired and that was a really long day, I'm kind of surprised that I mean, you saw it. It was not good. I mean, there were 12 pallets of stuff and then another 2 pallets piled everywhere, and to get all of that, essentially put away, and all of the supplies we currently have sorted. I have one little hidden, you can see it. Oh, if I break my computer, I'm gonna hear it out. Okay, so oops, there's Bob. Hi, Bob. So essentially I've got this chaos right here, and then all of the paper has yet to be sorted. But otherwise, I am to the point where I can say, this might work. Not so sure, but the room is, and the supplies, and a lot of the things that were giving me anxiety are now done. And I have no idea whether it will work, but I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm getting closer to being able to put my cake in the oven and then find out what happens. So I hope this was helpful to you, or not. I don't know. It made me feel better. The thought that maybe all of this was not in vain. Even if it turns out that everything I did was wrong, at least we have something then to analyze, and we can pinpoint where it went wrong, and it might help future people not make the same mistake. So we all do the best we can with the knowledge we have. All right, best of luck. The end of day 1. 9 more weeks to go.